custom review. Today we're looking at the Transformers Cyberverse Shatterglass Cheetor. Now, I know there have been people that's been wanting me to do Shatterglass Beast Wars, and this is not the beginning of that. Essentially what this is that I had the Spark Armor Cheetor left over from getting the Cyberverse Deluxe Cheetor, and I was just like, well, I can't sell this, because, you know, no one wanted it to begin with, except for me. So I was like, hey, it's a bit more orangey. Why don't I make a shattered glass-ish one? And so that's what I did here. So this isn't one-to-one the colors, obviously, like everything's brighter. Now I figure that it all matches if everything's trying to do it. But anyways, the paint I used a little bit of red. I used some black, some chrome silver, and then the greenish color is once again that same green that I used for Shatterglass Grimlock, which is a mix of sky blue and part green. And so yeah. So in cheetah mode, there's really many differences. That's just for the cheetah mode. In fact, it's only one. It's just the eyes. As you can see, instead of them being yellow, they are now red because evil is the explanation. But you can more or less tell everything else. This isn't a complicated figure, and so because of that, I'm just gonna transform it. So a quick review, I guess. You wanna extend these legs out right quick, and then pop out the heels. You want to take this whole bit back here, find a way to lift it all up, pulls that panel in, flip up the head, and then you want to move this all down, move the head in, fold that up, push back on the backpack, and then I actually really like the arms, how you like rotate them and then flip the hand out. I don't know what's up with that transformation, it's just sleek and I kind of like it. Yeah, anyways, here he is in his robot mood. And this is the mode that I very much prioritized because cheetah mode is just kind of nothing. And I did add a lot of detail here, like pretty much all the green, of course, I added, but then even the face, he isn't that tall, but, you know, he's tall enough. The face here, I painted the face with the silver and then add some red in the eyes in there. And then I gave him some mean eyebrows. Like, that is like Shatterglass Rodimus level of facial feature. And I kinda love it. Now I also used the chrome silver on the sides here for the tubing. This is loosely based on the official Shatterglass one, just, again, like I said, it's just a kind of brighter version. But I really do like how this turned out. What's kind of interesting to me is that for the legs, like a funny observation, which I forgot to grab the deluxe one to compare to, but for Cyberverse Cheetors, the leg is never entirely painted. For this one, the bottom half was painted blue, but then the top half wasn't. And then for the deluxe one, the top half of the leg is painted blue, but not the bottom. I don't know why they just won't do it, but hey. Speaking of which, I didn't actually paint all the way up myself, so I'm in this process. The Shatterglass one has the most paint, though. I did end up having to actually paint these black just because I had to shave these down a bit so where like the paint wouldn't chip or anything. Which is why they're like a little bit messy, because I had to like actually like get my file and Dremel in there and like shave it down, but I think they're alright for what they are. And now for a comparison or two, here is my technically only other Shatterglass Beast Wars thing, Universe Dinobot, since if you don't know, they reused Universe Dinobot for Shatterglass Dinobot in that one panel, which they look alright together. And something a little bit closer to what the actual colors are supposed to be. Here's Cheetor. And so you can see, yeah, the oranges are very different, and the greens are much darker, so it makes sense here that this one's just a brighter version of that. So yeah, I mean, overall, this was literally just a custom I did in a day. This wasn't anything special. I just kind of wanted to fill the review slot, and I was like, well, here we go. We'll talk about him for a little while. I think it's fun. I actually like this figure. I think it's a great, like, Cheetor or, like, even just Transformers toy for kids. Like, it's not one of the Cyberverse ones that's just a brick that just is totally dependent on the gimmick. Like, it, as you can see, it has some posability going on, some great stability just because of the gigantic heels. Very simple transformation, but it's still fun to do. Like, if you can find, like, just the base figure of this thing for, like, $10, I'd say totally go for it. It's a fun thing. But yeah, I also want to mention there will be no review next week, unfortunately, just because I am going on vacation, and so I will not be home to record and do all that editing and fun stuff. I'll actually be at TFCon this year, which that'll be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. But yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much all I have to say. So, please be sure to check out my channel for more video and custom reviews. And please don't forget to subscribe. You can come check out my Facebook and Tumblr pages. Links in the description below. And you can also come join the Infinite Sun Discord server. Also linked in the description below. And this is the 14th Prime. Signing out.